Hey y'all, it's Ebony. Welcome back. Hope y'all are doing okay today. Today's video is a hair video. We're going to be doing some island twists. I wore this style in Houston. If you have not checked out that vlog, please do. It's up on my channel already. But yes, currently I'm showing y'all the hair that I use. So I bought both of these off of Amazon. I got a Kanekalon type of hair and a human hair for the curl pieces for these island twists. And then now I'm just showing y'all the parting that I did. It's not the neatest, it's not the straightest, but hey, it got the job done, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm doing right here is using that Shine and Jam to slick down my roots. Then I try to like comb that through, and then I use Let's Jam because I really like the way that it smells. I use that on the length of my hair. And what I did to begin with in these back rows, I started trying to braid at the root. As you'll see in this video, that was not the method that worked out the best for me. Braiding at the root, for some reason, when I'm doing twists and braids in general, sometimes if I'm being honest, braiding at the roots just isn't tight for me. It won't anchor well for me. So as you'll see as we get further into the video, you'll see that I switched up the method. But right here, I'm just showing y'all a little bit of trial and error. Sometimes it takes a little bit of practice, or, you know, trying to get your footing to get, you know, your hands in motion to get the braid or twist right, whatever you're doing. But yeah, I'll just show y'all this and then we'll come back once I show y'all the other method that I used. Okay, so right here you can kind of see what those back parts are looking like. It's very like puffy at the ends. It just doesn't look good at all. And then I'm showing y'all a close-up of one that I did with the other method right there, and you can see it's like a little bit tighter than what the back is given. So right here I'm showing y'all how I achieved the tighter root for these island twists. So what I did to achieve that tighter root, instead of braiding at the root, I just twisted at the root. And that's my normal method when I do single-ease twists in general. I twist from the root because, again, it's just a little tighter for me. Okay, y'all, so an important thing to point out when you're doing these type of twists is that not only are you twisting, obviously, each strand around each other in order to create the twist, but you have to twist each strand twist each strand within itself to create this type of twist. And another thing to point out is when you're twisting each strand, it's important that you're twisting them in the same direction. So if I'm twisting one strand clockwise, I'm going to be twisting the other one clockwise as well. They need to go in the same direction. Then you're going to twist them around each other. Kind of difficult to explain, but hopefully this image gives you, you know, the detail and the visual that you need in order to achieve this method. But yeah, right here I'm taking out those little curly pieces, and what we're gonna do is once we twist them into the twist about 3-4 times, that's a good amount of times for me. Once I twisted them in that many times, I went ahead and pinned it up so that it's out of the way, and then I went through the rest of the twist and added hair as needed. I would add hair between curly pieces, especially for the front, because, you know, I did want the front to be like around the length of the back, so I would make those a little bit longer. But yeah, as you can see, I add hair where I feel like it's needed. I add curly pieces where I feel like it's needed. In the back, I use about 3 curly pieces per twist. As I got to the middle, I used about 4 curly pieces per twist, and I think once I was in the front, I used 5 pieces per twist. So here I am twisting the ends and showing you what that looks like. And right here at the end, I am creating a loop so that I can tie a knot at the end of the twist, and this way the twist is, you know, secure and it won't unravel. And I tied knots at the end of my twist, just so that I can have a little bit of, you know, curl at the end. I didn't want to twist it all the way down to the bottom. I wanted that curl to come through at the end. So yeah, I'm gonna just show y'all what it looks like in the front. Hopefully you can see again how my hands are moving in that clockwise motion, and then how they move around each other. But yeah. Okay, it is the next day. I had my hair in a bun just so I could go to sleep, but this is what it's looking like from when I woke up. Now, the back pieces, back parts, they're a little bit larger than the rest of my head, but it's okay. No one's gonna be looking back there anyway. But this right here, I'm sectioning off my hair so that I can put the flexi rods on the ends so that I can create the curly ends. This hair was pretty long, pretty full, so I definitely needed to section it off in order to put those flexi rods on. But here I'm separating the human hair from the ends of that Kanekalon hair so that I can strictly put just the Kanekalon in the flexi rods, because that is what I'm going to dip. That is what I'm trying to curl at this time. The curly pieces, the human hair, those do not need to be dipped in boiling water. They're already curly. They're human hair. Those don't need to be dipped. But that Kanekalon does need to be dipped and curled. So that's what you see me doing right here. And you can see I'm kind of like curling it, or, rolling it up the rod at an angle so that I can achieve the curl that I want. So that's what that is. And then I just go around my whole head doing this. Okay, now I've dipped the ends, and I think I let them dry a little bit. It had to be at least 15 minutes, I feel like, if I remember correctly. But I let them dry a little bit before I unraveled them. I wanted them to cool off and set before just going in and unraveling them. So here you see me taking each flexi rod off one by one, and I'm trimming the ends as I go. And then this part was very time consuming because I went through and put the shine and jam on each individual curly piece. And then after I put the shine and jam, I put mousse to just set those curls as well. So that's what I'm doing here, taking each flexi rod off one by one, trimming the ends as I see fit, and then going through and putting the shine and jam and mousse on each piece. Now, once all the flexi rods were out and I went through and defined each curl, I then trimmed the ends just to get it in the shape that I like, and also get rid of some of those straggly pieces of hair that were just hanging. So here I am trimming the ends, and then you'll notice that some of the ends, the curls didn't set properly or didn't get curled the nicest, but I didn't go back and recurl them. Honestly, I was satisfied with it at the end, so I wasn't too particular about it. But I would have liked for all of the pieces to be curly in the way that they should have been curly, and not a loose curl. I wanted them to be tighter spiral curls, but it's all good. Then I'm putting edge control just to smooth down my edges, and then afterwards I tied it and had my scarf on for however long until I was ready to go, and then yeah, that was it, y'all. Stay tuned to the end of this video so that you can see a 360 of my hair, see a little bit more of how I parted it, and see what the curls are giving, the length and shape and everything like that. Hey y'all, so this is the finished product. I will give y'all a 360 and show y'all the back of my hair, show y'all a little bit of my scalp too so that y'all can see the parts. It's not the best parting job, even with that three-way mirror. It still is very difficult to part my hair and get the parts like extremely straight, but I try my best. That's all that I can do. But yes, I am satisfied with the final product. It is a lot of hair, I will say that. I didn't plan on using this much hair, but it just ended up happening that way. I wouldn't say it's necessarily heavy per se. It looks heavier than what it actually feels like. I ended up using those 2 complete packs of hair. I thought those would be enough because I don't know, maybe I thought that the actual bundle, I guess, was thicker. I ended up using those 2 complete packs. Luckily, I had some other braiding hair just on hand because this was older hair that I had. This is another brand of braiding hair, nothing too particular. This one is a little more kinky than the other one, I will say, and a little thicker maybe. It all came together just fine, so there's no issue with like the length and everything. I actually feel like this side, just in general, is a little longer than this side, and I prefer the way that this side looks because it's more of like layers almost, whereas this side is just like just hanging down. I might cut a few pieces just to make it have that layering effect. But I want to show y'all my hair. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. It took a long time for me to do this, but I'm satisfied with my hair, and I like to be able to do it myself because I save a lot of money doing it that way. So yeah, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them for me in the comment section. Please do like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Again, I hope that y'all enjoyed, and until next time, y'all, peace.